Starting at small forward at 6'6", number 7, Kenneth.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Tyrese Maxey.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Also, Jonas out there. And Bede is out there with Edgecombe. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel. Well, the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Miller with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Maxey finds Embiid. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges shot. Good.
Excellent dribble move by Bridges. He keeps polishing that part of his game every year.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Charlotte moving the ball around. Knippel, no good.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
And talking to Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And here are the Hornets now. 76ers getting the bucket. Bridges misses.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
For the 76ers, Edgecombe, shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Edgecombe. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Here's Maxey. Throwing the basket by LaMelo Ball.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Pass to Knippel. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Defended by Bridges. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Jonas. Now, here is Miller. He had 15 points last out. Diabate, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball from long range. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his third assist on the night. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. James checked in for Charlotte. And the 76ers also making a change. Simmons is checked in. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sinks that one from the post.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Simmons sets a screen for Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Ball kicks to James. And James throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Tyrese Maxey, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and they're also first in three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Beasley. Embiid is out there with Isaac. Then it's Simmons. And it's Larson in at the 3. Now, here is Miller. Still yet to score. Up and in on the layup. Miller's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Charlotte.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Westbrook. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Larson. Back to Isaac. And here is Simmons. Isaac a screen on Westbrook. Simmons passes to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing here by 8. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for James. Now here's Simmons. There's the 3. Jonas' shot is good. Jonas has got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. So, Greg, you've played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Now here's Simmons. following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And it's Simmons penetrating. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Miller. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
He had Simmons atop the key. Here's Larson. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. The kick out to Westbrook. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. How do you look at Jonas, the best in the NBA? You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Kevin, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And it's blocked, and he recovers it. Ball in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Count that one. Jonas has got the lead back up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now Maxey. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And that one's good. Maxey.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Charlotte, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've been great up to this point. One more hard-fought game, this to keep that #1 seed.
Hornets with the rebound. Miller with the ball. Maxey covering on the left block. Shots good by Miller.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's the break. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Pass to Embiid. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Ball from long range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
This rookie race starting to go from a trot to a gallop, or maybe more like a canter for you equestrian and dressage fans out there.
Wait, what's dressage?
Well, it's sort of like figure skating, Shaq, but with a horse. I'd love to see you try that, man.
Stop lying, Kenny. You're making this up. First off, how do we even get ice skates on a horse?
No, that's not what I mean. Never mind.
Well, that's what you just said. Ice skates on a horse.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Maxey passes to Embiid. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Here's Edgecombe. And count it from 19 feet away. Edgecombe's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Philadelphia. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The line for the Hornets, Miles Bridges. One shot.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Bridges with the steal. Inside, here's Miller, and there's another one for the Hornets.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Traps in the tray.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Hornets trail by 4. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Bridges. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Shooting 1.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Maxey.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the foul line.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Hornets trail by 3. And a timeout called by Charles Lee.
Timeout.
Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And you know what time it is, Hornets fans. Everyone get loud and give it up for your high hip-hop crew.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the 76ers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading by 3. Into the lane. That's tipped. Ball with a wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Sweet move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And the first one drops. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Here's Beasley. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Ball in the corner. With a tie, bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Edgecombe. 1:06 left in the third quarter. It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Knipple with the bucket.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now, here's Maxey. 17 points in the game.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Ball from long range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Miller
outside. They get it back. There's the screen. The second chance effort. Diabate controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. Maxey hits them both. Here's Westbrook. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 4-point game. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Edgecombe. Jonas is out there with Ben Simmons. It's Berger in at the 5. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
It's tipped. They set the screen. Larson. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfectly.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Jonas. They set the pick. Here's Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Salon. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. James with the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams changing it up here. Jonas. Maxey against Ball. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Shoots the 3. That does not go. Here's Jonas, covered by Miller, and there's the 3.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Now, here's Ball. It misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Jonas. Puts up the 3. That one misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Here's Jonas. A minute 50 left in the game. There's a good screen. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Off the glass.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Now, here's Miller. Outside ball. Strong move off the glass.
Ball delivering big time, and that's real leadership right there.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Maxey with it. He's covered by Ball. There's a screen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the first, and then put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
To tie it up. Not that time. It won't go.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Maxey. Count it.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Any ideas on strategy? Being discussed right now in that huddle.
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was one, too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A 15-footer. Embiid there for the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
And it misses. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.